Mystery films are often aimed more at adults due to containing scenes that would be inappropriate or distressing for younger children. Would you agree that Moat Farm follows other films in the style?
Well, the film quite successfully doesn't use violence as a main theme, but it does take other elements such as the idea of dark imagery, which I think it does very well. It creates that sense of there's something about to go wrong, there's something dark about the house.
I would argue that it doesn't follow the style of the other films because it doesn't show any violence, but it does have dark images, so it could be inappropriate for children still.
Yes, I would agree, because it has a lot of dark imagery, but you don't actually see any violence.
Most mystery films have either a young person or a woman as the victim in the films. Why do you think that is, and why do you think we followed that idea?
The pattern seems to be that younger people prefer these types of films, so having a younger person makes it easier to relate to them. And then, of course, you have the ideas of innocence, which are associated with childhood, adolescence, which I think Moat Farm does very well with the two young children.
I think young people or women are often victims in films because they're seen as the more vulnerable in society, and men are normally the ones who come and save them.
I think you followed it by, obviously in society, and this isn't my opinion, but women and children are always portrayed as being weaker than everyone else being men. And it's easy to relate to them because they're innocent.
Some mystery films are aimed more towards men or an older audience due to sometimes containing violence. Would you say that Moat Farm follows this or instead appeals more to both genders?
It seems to be stereotypically aimed at men, and that whole idea, the whole concept behind it. But of course, nowadays, with gender roles changing, I think Moat Farm has an appeal for both genders, definitely. Mystery films do often contain graphic scenes, and obviously you have the pictures. So in that sense, perhaps it's more male-orientated, but I think women might enjoy it perfectly.
I'd say the film would appeal to both genders because both men and women enjoy like to be scared, fun in a film, and it's more of an age-related issue.
Why should it only appeal at men? It shouldn't. I think it appeals at both genders. It's more of an age thing rather than a gender thing. So I think it appeals at both men and women.